Hey guys, it's Naz here from Sweat Nation. I'm here today with Michael from The Conscious Effect. Michael, welcome.
Thank you.
So we're kicking off a series called Human Optimisation, where we discuss all things training, mindset, and all other areas of our life which we all wanting to expand. Today we're going to be focusing on self-esteem. Tell me a bit about self-esteem and how it impacts us.
Great question. And I think the best thing to do is, before I get into self-esteem, I really want to give everybody awareness in terms of where it comes from. All right.
Awesome.
Now, we've all got three fears. We've all got a fear of not being enough, fear of not belonging, and a fear of not being loved. You have them, I have them, we all have them. Whoever we deem to be successful has them. And how the choices which we make is determined based on the level of self-esteem which we come out of childhood within the first, they say, probably 7 years.
Right.
Okay, so I'll give you an example. Just say there's a daughter at home and they may have parents with low level of self-awareness. If that parent keeps telling the child what's wrong with you over and over and over and over and again, that child, out of all the different choices which they can make in terms of interpreting a certain event or a range of similar events, they can choose to feel like they're not worthy, they're not enough, and they're not loved. So what they're going to do is, these fears are going to be dictating them in a low quality way. So that may enable them, or they may make them go into relationships or friendships which are really needy, where they're clinging on to people because in order to combat that fear of not being in love, as opposed to somebody who's come out of childhood with a high level of self-awareness, and they really, a high level of self-esteem, and they feel like they belong and that they're enough. They will choose higher quality friendships, high quality relationships, and they'll even choose goals which are a lot more high quality because they feel like they're worthy of achieving those goals.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really powerful stuff there.
Yeah.
And you mentioned vehicles.
Yeah.
Can you please elaborate a bit more on that?
Yeah, so the best way I can describe to you is, we've all got a need for significance, right? So whether we meet this need in a resourceful way or an unresourceful way, again, is determined by our self-esteem and determined by these three fears. So for example, a low quality way or an unresourceful way where we can fulfill our need for significance is by putting other people down. Because think about it, if I got low self-esteem, and the reason I bring this up is because we've all done it, and if we haven't done it, we know people will have done it. We all have met people in our lives where they feel like they need to bring other people down, and if they feel like and the illusion that they have is, once they bring other people down, they'll raise themselves up, they'll feel more significant, right? As opposed to somebody who has got a higher level of self-esteem, they'll fulfill their need for significance in a different way because they feel that they're significant already. They will fulfill their need for significance by trying to empower others to be the most powerful versions of themselves.
Michael, thank you so much for sharing that information with us. Really valuable stuff there. Can you please tell us what you're going to be sharing with us in our next session?
Sure. I want to talk about cause and effect, because it's very easy to go through life in a robotic state and not actually realizing that we are causing a lot of the events that happen in our life, and also a lot of the events that happen in life, we have an opportunity to change our perception of these events. So moving us from effect, where we feel like we're in a victim state, and also the fact that we feel like we're not in control of those situations in our life. So moving us from effect to cause, and seeing what impacts and how that can impact on us moving forward in a positive way.
Awesome. Really looking forward to that, guys. Guys, stay tuned. We'll see you next time.
Catch you all. Cheers.